Fox 59 is continuing to honor our veterans' voices. Today, we are highlighting one of the most beautiful tributes to Indiana's veterans, one you've probably driven by but might not have noticed.
Fox 59's Fanchon Stinger joining us now in the studio to show us more about the history behind this Indiana War Memorial. And Lindsay, so often we pass by this beautiful building and we wonder what history is here.
Yeah, most of us have passed by it, and ladies, it is known as one of the most beautiful shrines in the world. It tells the story of what unites us beyond race, religion, socioeconomic status, anything that might divide. It is powerful. What you're about to see literally took my breath away, and it may do the same for you. It is a lesson in the continued fight for freedom and justice for all. At first glance, it takes your breath away. The colors of our flag, red Vermont Romanesque marble columns, floor to ceiling.
The inscriptions were composed by a gentleman by the name of Royal Cortazos. He also did the inscriptions on the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C.
The blue rambush stained glass glistening on the ceiling, the same glass in the most beautiful cathedrals around the world. In the middle, the all-crystal star of destiny shines bright, the symbol of hope. This, illuminating the garrison flag, red for the blood that was shed, white for purity, and the blue for freedom, hanging in glory over the altar of consecration with the Pledge of Allegiance to our country.
In the corners are flags of countries who had smaller contributions.
Contributions to the American win in World War I. The reason the War Memorial sits at Meridian and East Michigan, built in all its grandeur on 25 sprawling acres.
The interior stone is unique from the standpoint that the stone actually came from the Allied countries: Belgium, Italy, Serbia, United Kingdom, and France.
The halls lined with tribute after tribute, displays of ordinary Hoosiers who've done extraordinary things protecting and defending our freedoms.
We have a 30,000 square foot museum in the basement, and we have a full-size Cobra helicopter.
Countless Hoosier heroes.
From the fields of Indiana,
their bravery immortalized forever. The selfless sacrifice still being recognized today.
The new Congressional Gold Medal that was just awarded in July, that was for the final sailing crew of the USS Indianapolis.
And this, the stately Pershing Auditorium with the original 1933 seats. General Blackjack Pershing, famous for leading our nation's brave and infamous African-American Buffalo Soldiers after the Civil War.
People come here and they're surprised about the fact that we are not promoting war. We're not. We're promoting these individuals that put their life on the line so that we could all live free.
Brigadier General J. Stewart Goodwin, U.S. Air Force retired, is also one of those men. He served 37 years and is the War Memorial's executive director today.
One of the reasons I stayed for 37 years was because we don't care what the color of your skin is. I don't care what chromosome you have. What I care about is that you're part of the team and you're going to help everybody go home that night.
Could that, learned on the foothills of battle, now inspire hope and unity amid today's deep valleys of division?
We need to think about what holds us together, not what tears us apart. It's the fact that this freedom thing that we take for granted is something that we need to work on every day.
It is indeed a powerful symbol of hope. The Indiana War Memorial is open Wednesday through Sunday, 9 to 5. Tours are free to the public. Museum exhibits are founded and funded by donations to the War Memorial Foundation. Birchell.